You're watching Showbiz Insider. Next up, we introduce you to one of Dubai's biggest rising stars. That's the singer, songwriter and musician, Craig Perry. Now, this guy was the runner-up in the Middle East Rolling Stone Street to Stage competition. Since then, he's been having weekly gigs, a huge new fan base in the UAE, and 6 months on, he delivered his first EP. Meet the man.
Lost and secluded, a love left deluded. I should've known, should've grown. So how can I meet you if I don't believe you? Hold me around now, throw me back down. Oh, my time.
So Craig, great to have you with us on the show today. Now, it was your first solo gig just a year ago at the Pavilion. Let's talk a little bit about your success since then.
So I started off 9 months ago playing solo acoustic, singer-songwriter, writing my own songs. I started off just to play my own things, and that's quickly grown into having a full band to closing out the Fridge concert series here tonight, which is...
And I think you're being very modest because you're also the runner-up at the Rolling Stone Street to Stage competition. What was the preparation like for that? What did they ask you to do?
It was hardcore. It was intense, 5 weeks of solid production, of recording, of videoing, and then doing the final gig. I think everyone was knackered. It was intense, but it was worth it, because without that, I wouldn't be here today.
Let's talk a little bit about your songwriting process. I know you do a lot of ballads, a lot of love songs. What's your inspiration for these?
Well, the ballads and the love songs were probably because it's easier to play those when you're on your own, right? So we're now at a stage where the full band, and I think if you guys stick around tonight, you'll see less ballads and more rock.
But tell me why you wanted to do that, because a lot of artists, they start off in a band, then they go solo. But you're doing it the other way around, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it was one of those things where I knew that the songs, any of the songs, even the ballad songs from before we're playing tonight, but they just sound bigger. We've got real string musicians playing with us this evening, as well as the full band, and it just adds so much more to it.
I know you've also won the Gap competition and you're going to be recording an album in Ireland. Tell me about this.
So we entered a competition across the GCC in conjunction with a local partner, Triple W, Gap in America, and Grouse Lodge Studio in Ireland. And we were shortlisted to 5, and last week we got a call saying, congratulations, you'll be flying to Ireland to record an album, which is incredible. It's amazing.
Fantastic. Now, in terms of your sound, now that you're, part of a band, how would you describe it?
I'd say it's similar to what I had before. One person described it from a gig we did recently with the band. It was our sort of debut. They described it as Damien Rice had a few drinks and cheered up a bit. And it's kind of like that, It's taking what I had and trying to retain that pureness of the music and multiplying it. So it's not about losing what we had, it's just about adding to it, and the band are really good at doing that.
Need a solution, a familiar problem it seems. Caught you by numbers, relax with a drink or 3.
Now, I want to talk about one track in particular, which is everybody's favours, which is, of course, Lose Ourselves. What was the sort of backstory to this?
Lose Ourselves simply is about taking the first steps into a new relationship. And that's really all I can say. You're tentative, you need to think about it, you're scared, and sometimes you just have to let go and hope that it's worth the ride.
Be brave, be bold. I think we can all relate to that. So I just want to, on a personal level, know a little bit more about Craig Perry. What did you used to do before you were a musician?
Well, I still do work full time. Like the music doesn't pay the bills fully yet, so I work in marketing and always have done. You know, marketing is something I've done since I was at university, since I was 22 years old. So that pays the bills and also helps in the career. So it's a useful skill to have, you know.
Can I hold you for my own, Thank you, guys.
So those were the big stories in fashion, film and music. Loads of fun this month. Hope you guys love the show. And remember, do catch up with us same time next month for more local legends and Hollywood guests. See you then.